Hey, my lovely, Serene here with your Fill Me In General Energy reading. And if you're new to my channel, how this reading works is it can apply at any time that you find it. It can resonate with you for the day, the week, the month, or even the year. But do understand this reading is general, so it's not going to resonate with everyone listening. So only take what resonates, leave what does not, and reverse the messages if that's how it fits your story. And if you would like to check out your monthly zodiac readings or your general forecast for the rest of the year or your love forecast for the rest of the year, you can go ahead and click on the Vimeo links below to view those. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, link to that information found below as well. And follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for daily guidance. And let's go ahead and get into your messages for this time. Okay, I heard a shriek, like a excited shriek, like someone kind of squealing, in excitement. And the message I was starting to get is I was starting to tune into the messages soon. So I feel like very soon you're going to be really excited about something that's going to happen in your life. And I'm also getting something about midnight. So for some of you, this could be happening like at the stroke of midnight of the day that you watch this. Um, yeah, that could be a very specific message for someone. Like you could be having something. I don't know. I'm getting like Cinderella vibes, but it's like in the reverse. And Cinderella is like she had into the what I think the stroke of midnight before her carriage turned into a pumpkin and her dress turned into rags, back into rags or whatever. And I feel like it's the reverse. It's like at the stroke of midnight, it's like a dream comes true and you're really excited. So even if it doesn't happen at midnight, at the time, the day that you find this, I get that when this does come in, it might take place at midnight. Whenever, whatever day it happens, I just feel like midnight is significant somehow. I'm also getting New Year's vibes, which will make sense, because there's the whole New Year's kiss. At the minute it hits midnight on January 1st, you get a midnight kiss. But I feel that it's not in relation to just like a kiss. I feel like something could be happening for you right at the turn of the new year that you're really excited about. I just keep hearing all your dreams come true. So I feel like for majority of you, your and that's only if you're watching this at the time I upload it, but if you're watching this like a year or two or whenever, from then it can apply for the new year that's coming. But I just get that the year you have coming up, or the year that, yeah, I feel like the year coming is going to be truly a turn of events for you. I feel that from whenever you're watching this, I feel like the next 12 months of your life is going to bring about a huge change, a huge shift that you've been praying for, but you didn't know when it was coming. And now it's here. And you're just going to start to see, like, it's like, okay, that explains why I was getting the Cinderella midnight vibes, because it's almost like in Cinderella, magic made her, was responsible for her entire life turning around in an instant. Magic gave her the appearance of a princess. She was able to go to the ball, capture the prince's attention, and, essentially win his heart. And based on where she was just hours earlier, how she presented and everything, nobody would have thought that that would have been happening for her. Like, she didn't even know that was going to happen for her within hours, within hours from of that time. but it happened. It was a very sudden thing, and then she had a very beautiful night that turned into the rest of her life. And I just kind of get a vibe. I guess that's the reason I keep getting Cinderella. It's like your life is about to change in a very drastic way. It's not going to be something, it's not like a gradual buildup. It's literally like you go from one place, one state to another within a matter of hours, within a matter of days from the time you view this reading. And then I feel that that energy is going to keep up for the next 12 months. It's just going to be more exciting, very fascinating. And I keep getting like the quickening. Actually, I took a nap earlier and I heard that. I heard like the quickening. And I feel like that's the energy around this reading. It's like it's a very quickening energy. Something is coming. It's almost like somebody has been brewing this special like brew for you for a long time, and they're like it's just about ready and they're going to pour it, and then all of a sudden everything is going to be magically better. So if you've been in a place where you've been struggling mentally, emotionally, spiritually, I feel like you're going to be moving out of that rather quickly, like really soon. Like I said, it could be within hours of the time you view this reading or within days. I'm getting a very strong energy of it happening no more than days from now. And what's about to come in for you is going to be, I'm hearing, as good as it gets. So whatever it is you've been hoping for, it's like you're going to get the best of the best. The best of the best treatment, the best of the best, offers. It's just nothing nothing is going to be lacking with what's coming in for you. It's like top of the line, best of the best, cream of the crop energy with this. And like I said, it's taken a while for this to be brewed up for you, but it was worth, like when you get it, you're gonna realize it was worth the wait. You're really going to feel that it was worth the wait. And with the sudden energy, I just get that you aren't gonna know this is coming. It's just gonna happen. Like you're gonna wake up one day and expect it to be like any other day, and then by the end of the night, this happens for you. Everything changes, and you're just like, wow, like I woke up today expecting this to be like any other day, but the night, like the day ended up with me having my whole life changed. And like I say, you're not gonna see that coming at all. But I do feel like there's a huge change. There's a major shift in the atmosphere for you. And like I said, it's like the quickening. I'm gonna actually title this reading that, because I just keep getting that term, the quickening, because that's the energy up in the air for this. It's happening very, very fast. I'm hearing your heart's delight. So this is whatever's happening, you're definitely going to be fulfilled by it. This is going to bring your heart delight. It's going to. Okay, give me a moment because I'm getting a memory and I'm trying to process it to figure out what is the message in it for this reading. Okay. You're in the middle of, it's like where you are right now is a very interesting place. You're in the middle of your past and your future. You're not, you don't have, you're no, you're not even in either one yet. You're not, how can I explain this? It's almost like the process of growing up. Like you're in the middle of, like when you're a teenager, for instance, where you're no longer where you're no longer a kid, but you're not quite an adult. So it's like that weird phase where people can't treat you like a baby, but they can't quite treat you like an adult. So, but it's like you're reaching. the stage where you're just about to become an adult. So you might have some responsibilities, or you're able to do certain things that resemble or could be what people would consider to be adult activities. So, but yeah, it's like you're still not considered an adult yet. Like you could drive, you can, go to buy an R-rated ticket, 17 years old. I don't know where everyone lives, but like in America, when you're 17, you can buy an R-rated movie ticket. You can, at like 15, get your restrict, 16, get your official license. So it's like you're able to do certain things that mimic what you're going to be doing in the future, but I don't feel like you've quite evolved into your future self yet. And you're definitely far removed from your past. So you can't even associate with anything back there. So you've just been stuck in the middle. And it's like you've been seeing little hints of what your future is going to look like. And I do feel like you've been getting little privileges, like access to your future self, like maybe certain parts or even people connections that you're going to be making in the future. I feel like you're getting glimpses of that, or even starting to make the connections in some way, but you don't know. I'm hearing like you don't know what to do with them yet. It's like you're being given tools for your future, but you haven't been given the instructions on how to use them yet. It's like they've just been giving you the tools for you to go ahead and store them, to put them to use in the future. So yeah, I feel like that's the place you've been in for a little while, and you're just about to step into the future. So all those tools that you've been given all along, I feel like you're going to finally learn how to use them. Finally understand what their use is, and understand how it connects to what you're meant to do and who you're meant to be in the future. But your future, what does that word mean? Give me a moment, because I just heard something and I'm not really sure what the word means. Yeah, I heard nigh. And yeah, because I heard the future is nigh. And I'm seeing that the definition is almost at a short distance away. So yeah, it's like your future is like almost there. You're almost prepared to go ahead and take that step. And like I said, it could be happening within a matter of hours, within a matter of days of you viewing this reading, but you're like right there. And when it does, when that door, I should say, to your future opens up for you, you're not going to believe it, because I just feel like it's so much more than you could ever imagine. Whatever you've been hoping for, I just get that it's going to be that, but like the way it feels and all that it comes with is going to be more than your mind could have ever imagined, in a good way. And you're just going to find that, but you do have to understand, it is sort of an advice in this that I'm getting to share with you all. You have to understand that with this great blessing comes great responsibility. So the place that you're about to step into, yes, you're meant to enjoy it. You're meant to get all the fruits from it, but at the same time, because it's such a huge blessing, you have there's a responsibility attached to it in order to maintain it. And this responsibility involves like maybe educating other people, making sure that you handle yourself accordingly and you don't abuse your power and things of that nature. It's just you have to, again, it's like with this great blessing comes great responsibility. And you have to understand, most of all, that, because I get, for a lot of you, you're going to be moving into a position that puts you above majority of people. So I feel like your status is going to change, whether that be like a career opportunity, whether that be a lifestyle, whether that be, anything else that just sort of puts you above the fray. But you may not be above everybody, but I feel like you'll be above like a good number of people in some way So with this position, it's like those people are going to look up to you, and or they're going to, in some cases, have to serve you. And you have to make sure that you don't abuse that power. You have to make sure that you're educating the people that you need to, that you're sharing your blessings, as you're being guided to. I'm hearing each one teach one. So, yeah, as you learn, it's very important to share your knowledge with those behind you. It's like, as you were guided, you have to be a guide. So I feel like you may have had some people, or a person, or even God Himself, if it wasn't a physical person, who guided you to this position. And I feel that there are people coming up behind you who are also moving into their own positions, and they could use your help. And you have to make sure that you help them. And whatever way you're being guided to, you have to make sure that you reach back. Everything that you know that can help them move into their position, or help them, make a smoother transition into this stage in their life, provide that, basically. Yeah, I'm hearing don't be selfish. Don't be selfish with your time. Don't be selfish with your energy. It doesn't mean that you need to deplete yourself. And I'm not saying that you go ahead and share everything with everyone. It's just when you feel that nudge to say, help this person, or do this or do that from the divine, you need to make sure that you always follow it. Because that's a part of the responsibility that comes with this blessing that you're being given. And the other thing at the same time, as I was just mentioning, just as you're going to be guided to maybe help others, help guide others, there's also the flip side to make sure that you don't allow the wrong people to have access to you as well. So you're going to have to be able to use your discernment in the situations to know who to allow next to you and who not to, who to give energy to and who to withhold who to withhold energy from. Yeah. You're gonna, if you've been struggling with discernment, or being able to determine what's right, what's wrong, and any situation, I feel that you need to start praying about that now, because it's really going to be put to use in the position that you're moving in. And you have to make sure that you don't allow the wrong people in. I'm hearing the wrong energies in. And it's not just a matter of like just willingly inviting people in. I'm hearing that you need to learn how to protect yourself. So maybe even some energies that might try to attack you, that you aren't necessarily opening the door to, you need to learn how to protect yourself, protect your space. I'm hearing protect your peace. Because I feel like peace in the place that you're moving into is very important. And anything that comes along that tries to disturb it, you have to do your best to try to nip it in the bud. Okay? So that's about all I have for you all for this filming and general energy reading. I hope this reading was helpful to you. Again, if you have not checked out your monthly zodiac readings, or your general forecast for the rest of the year, or your love forecast for the rest of the year, you can go ahead and click on the Vimeo links below to view those. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, link to that information below as well. And follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for daily guidance. And I'll be back with more readings, lovelies. Bye.